Santos is stepping in for Shabana Lapot, who I'm sure it is jumping out at your screens. UP Fighting Maroons starting off with the same. Oh no, she's got Mangi Lumotan and Sarah Ali. Today, earlier we had the men's division, and of course UST just finished with a 3-set win against Ateneo. And let's see who will score first in our opening frame. A good pick up there from Laika De Leon, number 1 in libero so far. And DLSU.
The ball to Reterta.
Good defense again we're seeing from LaSalle. Back row attack. Also, nice dig there. A sweep from UP. So it's looking like a lot of rallies we have in store today. Back row attack. Look at the defense, and that one unexpected, but Line's judge is saying it's outside. So
attack point. Santos, you know, she's from the senior high program of LaSalle.
So very familiar with the system here.
Together with Ishana.
So there's that connection there already that we know. Meantime, LaSalle will get another chance to set up here. And it didn't take too long for Pervito to show her trademark. Let's take a look at the spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan.
That forces UP to call an early timeout.
Not a collegiate player. Leaving some wisdom to the pros here.
There's nothing like the UAAP. Maraming matututunan.
After the action here, Canino now going down the line, and she will get the point. DLSU extending
for them to find a way, because LaSalle is really on top in terms of their defense and blocking right now.
And Dongalio is getting a lot of touches, but she is a marked man, obviously, inaral ng DLSU. Canino, everybody knows what she can do.
Service line, Angel Canino has been contributing because she's at the front line. That's her
13 point for Angel Canino in that last game against UST. It was a 3-setter, and we recall that Shabana Lapot scored 22 there. Good stop there. And one more chance for LaSalle. The right pin. Oh, almost gets the line, but there's an offensive block. Much needed by UP.
Going up against Santos. One-man block.
And Tina Ali, of course, 6'2". She, I think, was supposed to play for UE also. But ended up here in UP. Wow, Reterta going down the line. And take a look at the score on your screens there, 16-5. That's right, DLSU is just explosive in this first set. That's just really...
They're slowly finding their groove here, still looking for it, actually.
Another out-of-system play, so they're not able to get their game going, to be honest. And Lady Pervito, meantime, just like a hawk watching that ball. She's always been confident, but now she is just screaming, national player. Ateneo and a 4-setter against UE. Oh, again, another chance here. So that's lucky for UP.
Right. Coming from the block, the coverage.
And again, Reterta just thinking on her toes. And you see that
because she heard the whistle.
Okay, sige. Oh, good first ball there from Laika De Leon. Again, dolphin dive. Reterta getting it off the hands. And Reterta. So it's a good spread. Many of the DLSU sharing the burden, taking the cudgels here.
And take a look at that dolphin dive, really saving. Good set pa.
Ganda na nga nung receive ni Laika. Ang hirap nung set na dumating sa kanya. And there she is again. Number 1, she was best libero from season 87. And all of these saves.
From drop balls to sharp hits.
Tough serves also. Back row attack. Look at that. Canino, the all-around player. Bumalik ang bola. One more chance. Pervito from the middle. Pervito with a tip. And look at her with all that attitude.
She got that first hit. Na-depensahan. And then another opportunity for her. So much.
Set point for DLSU. Oh! Nakabawi naman ang UP. Still set point for LaSalle. Pressure serves here for Itang. Oh! Well, no pressure it seems because she delivers an ace. Once again, that Cetaphil fast serve. Gently hydrates, restores skin barrier. Cetaphil for everyone. Sensitive skin, the official skincare of UAAP season 88. Continues to serve hard. Provido. She just says, okay, enough is enough. And Santos with 4. A good spread of scoring here on the DLSU. Number 6 and receive. So they work on that clearly in training because we're seeing them much more intense and much more focused.
To make her mark while earning the trust of both her coaches and teammates. After their last match, Coach Emil commended not only her decision-making, but also her consistent serves in the closing stretch. But despite this, Shan knows there's still room for growth, saying, my goal moving forward is to build an even better connection with my ates.
Kind of attitude that you want, and she is showing really the makings of a memorable setter here in the UAAP.
Definitely. Good pass, better pass here. That's why Tina Ali was able.
That's a good down the line. Tina Ali, who had 13 points in that last game against Ateneo.
And minimize their errors to take control of the set. That's it from courtside. Now back to you, Chiki and Pauline.
Woo! And that's all hard.
It was pretty spotless.
Yeah. Hatman set. Again, flawless. That connection already established. Take a look at the spike of the set. Brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan.
Nakabawi!
And this is a better second set so far for UP. As we mentioned, keeping it close. Ooh, but that one got away. But if you are the team so far, I mean, look at the spread of points. Canino with 7 points. As we take a look at that last play.
Talking about LaSalle here.
Good serves coming from Itang. Oh! Kahit nagkamali, nabawi pa rin, but ball still in play. Another chance here. Nuna going to Provido again. Let's get it right this time.
Right.
Nuna.
The set was too low. Yung maganda rin kay Ishana Nunag, pinapabawi niya yung kanyang spikers. So it's very hard for the spikers to lose. Jazz is in the back line. She'll have 3 options to spike.
Got a full front here for UP. But Provido just wants to get the side out right away.
Majority of aces, I think, on the side of LaSalle are from her.
LaSalle, of course, a #1 serving team so far in the league. It's a good block, but good coverage here for UP, and they get to try one more time. And here comes the LSU Canino. Wow! Defensive play of the set brought to you by Alexo Seals.
They have been struggling to get that timing of the block.
Ooh.
And smart volleyball IQ there.
Shank, but still alive. And a point for Ali. They'll take that. On the court right now in the absence of Shabana Laput, the other 6'2" player. And she should take advantage of that, the height.
Well, that's the thing. We want errorless games. That's the best kind of games. But volleyball is a game of errors. She's on fire right now. Just finding that deep cross court. Because when you're afraid to make mistakes, that's mostly the time when you'll make more mistakes.
I get you. Ooh, muntik pa.
Right.
But that's the point here. So challenge the blockers also. Don't Fabio kanina. Let's take a look at the Hyundai move of the slew of the set. Experience more at every mile. She's the top scorer so far with 4 points.
UP really needs to rack up their attacks.
Again, Duterte, she's blocked that time. And recycle here, and she will get the point anyway. And like you said, Sinunag, bibigyan ka talaga ng second chance.
Here to LaSalle. Duterte was blocked. But De Leon actually was the one who gave her a second chance.
So they're still in search of who will bring in the points. Cassie Dongalio's not even on the court, and she is usually the one who produces. Itang has been lapsing into errors. And that That's a lucky break
because
for
there's
Ida.
nowhere else for her to go. Grabe, double block on her. I think they really marked. Nini's plan was like, okay, we have to stop these two.
And we know how LaSalle blocks. That is really one of the best parts of their game.
Right.
Meantime, maybe Provido all with 8 points. Santos with 5. Del Castillo with 4. How about that distribution?
Right.
Lahat binibigyan. Oh. You never like seeing any player sprawled on the floor, but he'll just got back up. So, no problem. Set point, DLSU. Gajero, she has been scoring, so it's a good idea to give Jai Gajero. She came in midway in the first set.
Right, for Cassie Dongallo. And she's also been on point with her defense. Kasi mahirap talaga trabaho ng setter. Miss Chicky, like, you really have to figure out which kind of sets to give each spiker.
Kaya naman nabibili pa lahat dito. 25-15 is how the second set ends. First one also went to DLSU 25-12. So the Green Archers and Lady Spikers have not had to make a mistake with your video challenges. Ayun, meron nga naman.
Meron. So that's why they... You know, when Ateneo really thought that they were gonna go home with a 3-set victory, natalo pa sila. And now we are seeing De Leon back on court, Olango and Dongallo.
Connection and getting used to each other, the players.
Yeah.
We also have to put in the factor of UP changing coaches every year for the last 5 years. So this is yet another coach. So there's also that adjustment that we need to take into the
last point from LaSalle. Santos is showcasing who she is.
2-0 now is the count. And make it 3-0 after that offensive block. Defensive play of the set brought to you by Las Cecil Saliado.
I also understand why I think UP here is kind of also losing their connection. It's because I think takot sila na ma-block.
Yun din ang sabi ni Coach Fabio kanina.
Yeah.
Reverse to Dongallo. Still the defense is there. Broken play. Santos, block. Oh, the effort. That's Nuna just going hard.
And hustle. They really want to get every ball. Tsaka ang bilis niya.
Yeah. Umabot actually.
Yeah.
And Rutherta still finding the corner for her chance to shine. Let's look at the video challenge here. Is that?
It is, yeah. If the flight of the ball is...
And the rest of the Fighting Maroons are looking to turn things around in this set. That's it. Now back to you, Chicky and Pauline.
Thanks a lot, Cheska. Definitely the order of the day, particularly in this third must-win set. And Gajero, wala pang nagdo-double digits sa LaSalle. So, on the surface, kala mo, hindi magandang pangitain, but that's because the spread of points is so good. Cassie! And that is what we know Dongallo can deliver. So far, let's take a look at the spike of the set one more time. Brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
No, it's unfortunate na binitawan ni Nunag yung block.
Loss in season 88.
Right, because both these teams are spotless right now.
Good stop by Capistrano there. Again, a chance here for DLSU. Provido goes long.
It's like Nunag is just choosing.
Yeah.
Oh, who's next?
Oh,
8 point, 9 point.
Sino may gusto?
8.
Bayanihan talaga dito sa DLSU. Ambagan eh. Good stop by Laika De Leon. Again, Provido with a conversion. With 9, Del Castillo contributing 6. And take a look at the Hyundai move of the set. Experience more in every mile.
Well, it's working for her. 10 points already.
And Nunag again feeds Provido. Why not? Lead now for the LSU 15-7. And I'm wondering if Coach Ramil will take the opportunity. Because he's been sticking to his
system.
starters and his system. Uy, naman! That's a great point there for Bansil. They are at their best really today without their team captain, Shavana.
Oh, yeah, that's a crazy factor. Well, I feel like Angel Canino is really doing a good job of maintaining their composure. As well, you know, she's also co-captain.
Yeah.
Angel Canino. So timely. As I was talking about that, she gets the block. She wanted to tip it right behind the hands of Itang.
Ooh, service ace. What a great time for that. For Nunag.
And also because UP already has a going on a 2-0 run.
And the set from the back there. Oh, too close. And UP making something out of nothing. That was almost a dangerous pass. Lead is down to 6, so definitely still doable for the Fighting Maroons. Good stop. I mean, as long as they keep challenging the blockers for UP, they just need to get a quick side out here. All is not lost yet for the Fighting. Perfect pass there for Dongalio. Running attack. Itang finishes. And that is more of what we need to see if they want to keep playing in this match.
So much.
Good stop. A chance here for the Fighting Maroons. Dongalio. Rebound. Back row attack. That's good distribution for UP. Itang nabantayan. Dilay del Castillo, quiet operator. And
She knew, right, that it was going to go to that running hit.
And that
Very well.
Nuna giving it to Laterta. Good stop there by Itang. That one's outside. Casi Dongalio now with 4 points. Gajero with the same 4-point scoring here on the UP side. We're taking a pause here because Itang looks the connection, no? Outside set to Dongalio. How about that?
Right, that was a perfect set.
She's got the talent. I mean, she had it from the first day of...
Let's take a look at the challenge. If there is a block touch, and there is on the middle finger of the middle blocker. So she's up against the setter. Talking about Casi Dongalio.
There's a chance again, and Dongalio will get the set, and she goes down the line. What an up by Santos. One more chance for Cassie. Will she go cross this time? She was trying to go deep. And UP asking for a check ball.
Right. And they're going to award it. Yep. Which is, you know, a play to have 3 spikers up at the front.
Oh, just too smart. Right off. Out of the bench. Instant impact. Not that they needed the help.
Efficient.
Yeah, 23 points for DLSU, and with Itang not on the court, they're checking on, she's reportedly dizzy and having trouble with her vision. She will stay out, but look at that. UP still manages an offensive block. You have to believe it if you're UP. Moments of the set. Back. A reverse there. Good stop. Bansil pushing the ball back, and Nunag will go to the outside